Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. They have already started here. South Africa get it back again. And the counter is on. Sloot. Schick. It's a good foot in there. Oh, they could break here. Has he picked him out? Gets away from his opponents. And it's played forward. And significant chances so far, little to report, at least in terms of attacking intent. Looking for a corner. And the ball is out of play. Barida. It's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. What an adventurous run from a defender. Up to meet it! Oh, that's a fine save!
Schick is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Dashing forward at pace. Plays it out to the flank. Greatly!
South Africa are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
South Africa break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Defenders on the back foot. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Chance to break. Brings it forward. Plays it out to the wing. Chance! He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Barida. Schick. Schick goes for goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Just brushed off the ball there. Schick. He's on his way. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Barida. Sloot. Barida. Back into the middle. Nice to get it forward quickly. That has put a stop to that. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. It's a decent ball. That'll be the last act of the first half. Here we are, as they go for half-time. It did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
South Africa head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. We're underway again.
South Africa going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Lovely feet. Trying to get there. That intervention was very necessary. Chance to shoot! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it! The Czech Republic are making a change now. Gets up to head it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
It's a loose ball. Viola. Could move up a gear here. It's got through to him. Chuck has a goal! Defending of the desperate variety. Played back in. Schick. He's there to receive it. Has a pop! They've scored!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
The Czech Republic grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
This could spell danger, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. Hits one! He's looking to get there first. Gone for a throw-in. Gorgeous control there. Oh, the ball's come loose! Good challenge, stood up well against his man. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Schick has a hit! Could fall kindly. Goal! The Czech Republic! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
Chance!
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the...
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's been taken straight back. Nicely measured pass. He's got away. Surely a shot. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Oh, what a ball!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And it's got through. South Africa are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. 2 changes being made right now. It's on a plate. He could be in here. Hoists it forward. Header. It's come loose. And the finish! Be a corner. Massive leap! Harmlessly behind. Four added minutes on the board. Oscar. Nice to get it forward quickly. And there goes the final whistle. South Africa have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. What are your thoughts on today's... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no... that's a foul. The referee's given it. And it's got through. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. That's going to be a goal kick. Samaris. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Questions were asked. He's given the answers. This could spell danger. Shoots! Goal! Greece! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Greece get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Forward it goes. It's a real chance! It's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So that's two now without reply.
Well,
and he has been fouled there. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Right through the middle. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter is on. Cross needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Lobs it in gently. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
it'll be a throw-in. He came in hard, very hard. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Plays it out to the wing. Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's in! Clearance and very necessary. He's left his man. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Has gone out. And it's played forward. Dinks one in. He's got options out wide. That's found its target. Over it comes. And he just whacks it away. Samaris. Now, can he capitalise? Wally of a free kick. The whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Breaks on here. Samaris. Hoists it forward. Cuts it out. Greece keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Swept in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Here it comes. Cleared without complication. A heavy challenge. That's got paid to a promising move. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, what a ball! Out to the right. Defender's on the back foot. Oh, good interception. Driving on, a real charge here. It's come through. Chance to break. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Down by a lack of accuracy. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Samaris. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Samaris. Crunching tackle. Hoists it forward. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And the finish! Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it back. Well read, he's sorted that out. And it's played forward. Oh, they can break here. Ball's out on the left now. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Time and again they are repelled. Just brushed off the ball there. Samaris. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. He could be in here, looking to get within range. Lifting it over, and they've been caught out here. And that's that. Mali puffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place has a goal! Good effort first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And he heaves it forward. Chance to shoot. Hoists it forward. Breaks on here. He's got options out wide. And here's the chance to counter. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And help's available out wide. Chile still without an attempt on target. Oh, what a ball! Hungary have a free kick. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's had a crack. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
It's gone for a throw-in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pizarro. And here's Vargas. This has gone, presumably, for offside. And it's played forward. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save him up here, I know. Vargas. He's got the ball, he's got the space. It's one! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time.
Has a hit! In it goes!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And they've got their lead back. Simplicity itself.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's come loose. Here it is now, surely! Forward it goes. Tries to stroke it through. Gets it back. It's a loose ball. Aranquis. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's offside. Yes, it is. Straight through to the keeper. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Aranquis. And here's Vargas. Nicely measured pass. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Alexis Sanchez. And the shot!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just 1 separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided...
Goes for goal! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Keeper's ball. Cuts it out. Now the counter. Lovely bit of skill. Goes for the cross. Whipped it again. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Eduardo Vargas taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
And it's Oriana. It's a brilliant interception. Hoists it forward. He's through the middle.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
And it's played forward. Right through the middle. Good ball. It's got through, has a pop! Could fall kindly. And this is getting better and better. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour. It's Alexis Sanchez! Looking to break out here. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's got through. Gets on the end of it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Big chance! And in it goes! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Alexis Sanchez. Isla. Aranguis. Shoots! It's a goal! What about that, Jim Begley?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Chile making another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Chile take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Looking to force his way through. And he's going long. And here's Alexis Sanchez. And it's Oriana. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Has a hit! And they are pulling clear here. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing. But instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Isla finds him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Time added on, 4 minutes. Isla. It's Oriana. Gets away from his opponent. And he's whipped it in low. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Chile, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. It should help you reflect. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Ecuador have gone with a 3-4-3 formation by the looks of it, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them. So a strong voice is needed to keep everyone switched on to their defensive duties. Everybody has to kind of play their part in getting behind the ball at times, and it's not always done because the focus is very offensive.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches, whistle's gone, that's foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Corner given. Tries to get it clear. And it's Gomez. Brings it forward. Cuts it out. Almiron. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? What a throw in.
Time stood still. That's what all good teams do these days. pressing from the front is highly effective.
Ramsey.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Deftly done. Ramsey. Now the counter. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Up for the header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's there to cut it out. There's a long ball. Could move up a gear here. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Tries a shot! He's really right! And it's Paraguay who take the lead. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Forward it goes. It's got through. Played out to the right. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Whip up to meet it! Good delivery. No joy.
Paraguay can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Mepham, the referee's awarded a free kick. Paraguay with a set-piece chance. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Surely. Has it out wide now. Gomez gets it away. Get that clear. Paraguay with the odds on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Gets away from his opponent. Got a size. He's had a go! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Knocks it away. Looking for goal!
It's a keeper keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Paraguay take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Ramsey, now it's Ramsey, timely intervention. And this could be the final action of the first half. Defending of the desperate group. It's one! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Mepham with a delicate ball. Sousa. There is the half-time whistle. We'll review the first half.
That's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Paraguay sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. The action has already resumed. Gets up to head it! It will be livid with itself. Almiron. Ramsey. And here's the chance to counter. Sousa. Nicely measured pass. Almiron gets through. Has a pop!
Paraguay are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And that's been levered clear. Hoists it forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Ramsey. Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, good interception. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. He could be in here. Big chance! It's gone a long way up the line. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Time for a change in personnel. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now.
Wales have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. Here's the delivery. And he's cut it out. He's made sure that that won't get through. Davis. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Gets it upfield. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Loose. Out to the left it goes. It was on the back foot. He's got through. Offside that time. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Ball through needs to be good here. He's going to have a play. Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Ramsey goes looking. Mepham. He's through the middle. Driving on, he could shoot here. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Ampadu. Forward it goes. It's a promising ball. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And that's that. Paraguay emerged victorious here. no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Paraguay really had a measure of control throughout.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Up for the header! Hoists it forward. Zhirkov gets it back. He's in space and looking for options. Great lead! Just needed a better contact.
So that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Russia have a free kick. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Over to the left. Gorgeous control there. Cut out in the nick of time. That's a throw. Zhirkov. been won straight back. Quick glance at goal. And it's played forward. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
It's a brilliant interception. Golovin hit long and direct. Well positioned to make that interception. And back to base. Hansel. Ecuador still without an attempt on target. Forward it goes.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And now they can launch a counter. Caicedo. Half an hour played now. Juba. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Russia! And Russia score first!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Russia themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Ecuador are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. It's a decent ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Juba. Golovin. Diachi plays it forward. Battles to win it back.
Ziuba really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Oh, great ball! Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They are right back in business. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
Ecuador grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how...
The half-time whistle goes. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who
looking for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Ziuba sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
It's one! Looks to clip it forward. Romario, well weighted. He's made sure that that won't get through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. He's left his man. Oh, great run, magical. Diachi gets it away.
Ecuador making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Juba. Hits one! And he's there to hoof it away. Golovin delivers. And he's there to cut it out. Hoists it forward. And it's got through. Chance to break. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Russia have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Lovely feet. Referee's given a throw. Romario. That's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And he's going direct. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Going through.
Well, as Pesco put it, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Knocks it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's anyone's ball.
Russia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Juba. Golovin. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. It would take something pretty special to beat the keeper from this far out. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Away from immediate danger.
Russia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's a promising ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That had to be more accurate.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Crunching tackle. Well, they can break here. Has he picked him out? Rodriguez. Oh, the ball's come loose! It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find the winner. They just cancelled each other out.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line.
Super save from the keeper.
Golovin is the second man to step up for his team. Keeper's read that beautifully.
I think the keeper's done really well to save that. He deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
The third man in the queue. Oh, what a save!
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
The third man in the queue. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, it's off the bar!
And the keeper knew he was beaten, so what a bonus.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's there, and the fight goes on.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. And now we're into the realms of sudden death. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Russia at the point of no return. Saved it! And that's that! Shootout winners. It is such a compelling way to win. Compelling and cruel. But they were so composed under pressure, and that was the difference.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very... He's fouled him there. Hendrick. He's there to receive it. James. Ampadu. James. Ramsey. Forward it goes. Surely, crowd calling for him to shoot. Hendrick. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Tries a shot! He's looking to get there first. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Wales yet to have a shot on target. Has a look and has a go. Ramsey. James. He's looked long this time. And he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Tries to get it forward quickly. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Davis. James. Played out to the right. James. Finds himself eased off the ball. Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false 9, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
That'll go straight through to the keeper. Well, they could break here. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Goes for goal! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
And it's played forward. James. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Looking to break out here. Great challenge, time to perfection. James. Davis. Timely intervention. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? The referee brings the first half to a close. So now the team has broken through. They want to try. Interesting game up to now. Still goals. The opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Well, we're already into the second period.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
He's made sure that that won't get through. He's got away. Has a hit! Hendrick. Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Lobs it in gently. And it's played forward, and the counter is on. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's come loose.
I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
James.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Progress is made on the ball. Where to next? Now the counter. Surely a shot. Can he deliver? It's a fabulous position. He's had a goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And that's been levered clear. And the finish! Tries to get it forward quickly. Puts it into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Tries lifting it over. He's gone for it! And the follow-up! And the ball's come out! He can get that clear. Has a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
The keeper keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
He's got through. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Ampadu as well to hits one! It's there! And that could well be the winner! Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, I just think they've kept at it, got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Long, quick glance at goal. Davis drives it forward. Cornier. Wants to win it back. That's a foul, no two ways about it. They are right into last chance territory. Chooses to go back. Oh, shooting chance! They have stolen level at the last! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Hendrick tries to stroke it through. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I don't think either manager can have any complaints really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. So the first penalty. And he puts the one up.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
Up steps Mr. Dependable.
Keeper's done great save.
The third man in the queue. Coolly into the bottom corner.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
The third man in the queue. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he gets wrong.
And so the captain steps up. No, it's been saved!
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Keeper's read that beautifully.
I think the keeper's done really well to save that. He deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
Oh, no!
And the keeper knew he was beaten, so what a bonus.
And stepping up, the skipper. That's it! It is done! So after a gruelling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are heartbroken.
Commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak.
Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. driving on, a real charge here. That's a real stopper. He's put an end to the threat. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. And here's Son Heung-min. As yet, but it's been pretty lively. Lee Kang-in gets wrestled off the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, throw in. Intercepts the throw. It's well read. Nicely measured pass.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Lee Kang-in. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Loses his balance and loses the ball. The other side yet able to find the net. And now they can launch a counter. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. They've been given a corner. And that has been cleared. And that's been won straight back. Hoists it forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel. Slovakia really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
He's got it! Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Slovakia were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Brushed off the ball there. Kuchka. He's lifting it over. It's a delightful ball. Oh, given away. It has got through to him. And it's played forward. Now the counter. He spotted the run and played him through. Gets it, and now what? And here's the chance to counter. And the half-time whistle goes. So the other team has broken through. for the want of trying. Interesting game up to now, but still goals. Do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. We're properly into the second 45 minutes.
Slovakia playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half.
Hits one! Forward it goes, and the counter is on. Lee Kang in with the foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be outmuscled. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Lee Kang in. Timely intervention. South Korea have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
So we've reached the hour. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Song Kyung-min, good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Yeah, that does look a foul. The referee's given a free kick. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Tries to get it clear. Lee Kang in. A real chance to break. To get it forward quickly. Skriniar does well to read it and intercepts. Into the channel. Hoists it forward. Lee Kang in. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
There will be a throw-in. Deftly done. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Slovakia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Could move up a gear here. Forward it goes.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
To win it back.
Slovakia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
P.Tan in is fouled. That was travelling. Gets it back. Son Heung-min. Well weighted. Oh, he's in! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Shoots! He's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Slovakia take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, please.
Big chance! He scores! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Slovakia could not have picked a better time to snatch. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So they have their win, they had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the results followed inevitably. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Slovakia won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Sanson, quick glance at goal. Hoists it forward.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Forward it goes. Dante plays it forward. Sanson tries to get it forward quickly. It's a promising ball. Going through. And it's played forward. Sanson.
Well, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
He's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Forward it goes. Good take, and he's had a goal!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Has he picked him out? Surely! Well, that's a foul. The referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Sanson gets it back. Romario. It's a loose ball. He's through the middle. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Sanson. Sanson tries to get it forward quickly. Has a hit! Great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
To the right, tries to get it clear. Sanson plays it forward, looking to break out here, cuts it out. And it's been taken straight back. And here's the chance to It's a brilliant interception. Drives it forward, tries to stroke it through. Mario. Now the counter. It's a good foot in there. Goes for half-time. So the other team has broken through. It's certainly not to the want of trying. Interesting game up to now, and still goals. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? It's a good-looking cross. And now the breakaway. Battles to win it back. Oh, it's caught in there. It's a free kick. Lofted into the middle. It's a goal kick. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Dante does well to read it, and that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal and high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Hoists it forward. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. And he's going direct. Decent hit from there. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a double substitution going on here.
That was mighty close.
He's got away. Delivers across. Chance to break. And very well to intervene. It's over the line, and it is a corner. Chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
Hull merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Hull showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's played forward. Dante drives it forward. Now a chance to break. He's left his man. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Could be a chance here. And he's straight offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Janssen. Given offside once more.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Has a hit! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Hull take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Breaks on here. On the right now. What's on? Goes for goal! In it goes! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. All square again into the dying minutes. Looks to clip it forward. And he's cut it out. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find the winner. They just cancelled each other out.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties. It is so important to score the first one. And he's found the net.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. No, it's been saved!
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
So, the second man in line. Down the middle, right where the keeper was standing.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Nice from one behind.
Well, he strolled up and stood that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. The third man in the queue. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
From one behind. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Bulka must save it. And that has lifted the roof. So in the end, heartbreak. A few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Oh,